Good morning. It's so great to see a well-packed room, and I welcome all of you in the heart and soul of Purina in St. Louis in the United States. It's not only people who are here present for this Global Purina Institute Summit, but also, I believe, over 5,000 virtual participants who are watching us from the different parts of the globe. Over 120 countries are coming today to this event to see and follow a fantastic discussion. With this, let's start a fascinating journey on the Purina Institute Global Summit, Technologically Empowered Veterinary Care. What is the Purina Institute? We really believe that the science is more powerful when it's shared. If we know a lot and we don't share, then we don't progress. As the global professional organizations at Purina Institute, we share a science-based information, and not only from Purina research, but also from the wider scientific community with you, with veterinary healthcare professionals, because we want you to be more powered and enabled to be even more successful in your day-to-day practical life to help to your patients through nutrition. When we talk about the Purina Institute, we really want to share with you Purina's research, but we also want to bring this clinical nutrition and power of nutrition into your clinical practice. We do that by different ways. We are connecting the most innovative minds in the world, and you are part of that. We bring the thought leaders. You are the thought leaders from the different countries who are coming together and start to share your expertise and skills. We share breakthrough research, and today you will hear a lot of things probably you never heard before, because it's a very specific theme we will be discussing in the next 2 days. We are facilitating exchange of knowledge, not only the way we are doing it now, but also through the digital resources we have. And also, we want to facilitate a conversation. As I'm saying, if we don't talk, we're not necessarily getting better. The Purina Institute is a global organization, and what is unique about the Purina Institute that we are not talking about any commercial products, and we are not talking about claims. We are talking about science, because we absolutely believe that you are the best people who can take a decision to the benefit of your patients if you know science behind that. At the Purina, we are very proud with impressive community of experts and researchers we have. Over 500 experts around the globe present in the 5 continents, in the 8 research and development facilities who are working for the benefit of pets around the globe to provide them the best solutions possible. And if you look, that we are not just the group of nutritionists or potentially veterinarians, what would you expect? It's really a very diverse group of different skill set, expertise, and knowledge that come together, and then all this knowledge is brought in one pot to make sure that we deliver the best possible for our companion animal friends. Moving further, that brings me to a scientific program. This time, technologically empowered veterinary care. I think it's the first time in 26 years of this forum, we are talking about something that really brings technology in place. We want or we don't want, the technologies are following us. Sometimes it's even without our knowledge. They managing our life, they impact our life. And the same you see, and probably you already noticed that in veterinary care. So in these 2 days, we brought the experts you may not necessarily even met in your life, experts who are not necessarily even working in practical veterinary field, but they do know about technology and different resources. When we are talking about technology, it's not just the website. It's not just the digital platforms. It's really how we can bring a big data together. What is the machine learning? What is the artificial intelligence? Can artificial intelligence one day to be more important than veterinarian? I can tell you no, but we will start to learn about that. And what is the different biomarkers and omics, could it be one day a good tool to diagnose, to predict, to help manage health and disease? I'm not going in details of the program because you will have every chair session will give you a little bit glimpse of that, and you have information. The only what I would like to say, we have a little change in the program. Dr. Andy Sparks, he could not be in person over here. That's why the first session will be chaired by Dr. Lisa Radoste, and I will present you a little bit later. But before we move to really fascinating journey, I must say it's fascinating, but also a little bit scaring for me, because I have no idea what we're gonna hear today and tomorrow. So let me give you a little bit logistic information, because this is very important. The first one, please, there is no need to do any pictures and photography, because all these presentations and talks will be available on demand later on the PurinaInstitute.com if you want to see again and notice some information. Also, if you suddenly decide to take a picture of each of you, don't use flash, please, because we are broadcasting that, and for the virtual audience, it will not be very, very nice. And please put your telephones on the silence mode. This is very important. Then, when we are talking about questions, most of you, you're familiar with the Slido. Please take and scan QR code, or you can go to this slido.com and put Purina Institute and come to the same resources. If you're in a virtual audience, you will see the Slido tab. On the right side, if you look at on a desktop, if you look from your phone, you will scroll down and you will see the tab of Slido. Please go there. It will give you a possibility to be a part of the discussion. For the audience which is here in person, I would encourage you to go through the Slido as well. Although, if you want to have questions and asking the speakers in person, then there are 2 mics that are at the back of this room. Feel free to follow that. With this, for those who didn't have time to download proceedings, please, again, you can scan QR code on the virtual platform. You will see proceedings as well, because this is a short summary of the talks you will be hearing today and tomorrow. The news, which also, I think it's for the first time, I'm so proud to share with you, this global summit could be translated, could speak to the world in 50 different languages. If you go to the virtual platform, on the same place where Slido is, you will see another tab which calls Worldly. If you click on there, you will have choice over 50 languages of your preference that you can use for the live event. So we really talk to the globe. We are global. And with this, I have a great pleasure to introduce Dr. Lisa Radoste. Please welcome Dr. Lisa Radoste, who is a specialist in behavior.